Welcome back to The Couch. It's always nice to have Joanne Kaleli in the studio. Joanne is an artist, businesswoman, a woman that represents other women. She's a mentor. She helps charity events here in Perth. She's painted all of us, and those paintings have made money for charities and different causes. But today we welcome her back as Joanne Kaleli. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been a couple of years since
It's been a while.
Do you know that painting you did of me?
Yes.
Many years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years. I've got it up in my new house now, in my lounge theatre, and everybody asks me about it, and I said, yes, I did paint that when I was a lot younger. No, but it's beautiful, and I love it. And you've painted some other famous people in that time, haven't you? Just run off some of the people you've painted as well.
So I painted Daniel Ricciardo.
Daniel Ricciardo.
Al from Home and Away.
Yes. Ray Ma.
Yes, Ray Ma. The Prime Minister.
Albanese or Scott Morrison?
Scotty.
Scott Morrison, yeah.
And more recently, the Duchess of York, which was really amazing.
We'll talk about her because there's something happening with her which is exciting. But I wanted to touch on your book. You finally got your book out, which is called The Magic Book. Tell me about The Magic Book.
So The Magic Book, I actually wrote it as a child. Mm-hmm. So it's written by a child for the kids. Yep. And my grandmother, it was her wish for me to actually go ahead and publish it one day. So I always knew I had to do it. So this is a big deal.
What's the theme? Is it a real life story? Is it about your life, or is it a fantasy world?
No, it's a full-on adventure. Yeah. So you literally, as you read it, the magic, it hypnotises you. It takes you into a whole new world. Yes.
So age group that it suits?
Oh, good question. I reckon 6 to 10.
6 to
easily.
10
Yeah.
Beautiful idea. You can get this book from Joanne Kaleli's website. I'll give you the details at the end. So get your pen and paper ready. We'll give it to you then. Now, you can't get away with telling me about why you made it into the Royals. This is a magazine which sells in London, Royals Monthly. You can get it in England. You were on page 3, and I'll open it just to prove. I'll just hold that up to Harrison. Over in the corner there, Harrison, you'll see there's a very famous lady that we know as the Duchess, and also Princess Fergie. She used to be known to all of us. How did you meet her, and why?
Well, she saw some of my artwork, and the rest, as they say, is history. She loved it, was happy for me to paint her. And ironically, I'm wearing the same dress, actually. So this was some artwork similar to the book. The book. So I'm actually matching today.
The funny thing is about the book and the dress that you're wearing, it also comes in the actual tea towel version, so people can actually buy the tea towel version. And there's also a handbag, believe it or not, folks. There's a handbag. Now, why would you design a package? Tell me. I know obviously you're trying to sell the package.
Yes.
But did you think of that when you designed it all?
No, I just love to try new things. And, and I just think wearable art, to be able to wear your art.
When did you become so passionate about art?
Oh, when I was a kid, I was always into art. But then I was told I had to die to be famous. So I decided to get a real job. So I worked at Google and Yellow Pages for 20 years. And then one day I just didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted to do what I love. I wanted to wake up every day.
I must admit, I love the colours that you bring into your art as well. I mean, I like the brighter colours as well. Is this just a selection of stuff that you've put together? I mean, you're wearing this dress. I bet you there's 100 other dresses. Is there more?
Well, I'm actually quite new to it, so I've just created this Great Barrier Reef.
This one here amazes me. This is a lovely scarf. Where can we get all this sort of stuff? Now, what's this one called? What's the pattern on this one?
Oh, so this is the Great Barrier Reef. It was based on that.
Is this like a shawl?
But it's kimono. So I will be selling these from my website. Oh, look at you.
At that. I can even model it for you. If you want me to model it on the catwalk. Oh, look at that.
Oh, everyone's going to want one of these now.
Oh, there it is there. It will never fit you again, but lovely. I actually don't mind that. That looks quite nice.
Yes.
Looks beautiful. And this one here, Joanne's actually, this is one of your designs, but you've actually sent it off and got it made into a little top
Yes, and we have the pants
And
over
I'm going
there.
to show the pants as well. So that one there, did we get the top? I think we got it. There
Yep.
it is.
And
Yeah.
there's a tree on the
Lovely.
back, eucalyptus tree.
And this is the pants.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have the dingoes.
I won't try these on. Can I just say I won't try them on because I think if I try them on, I'll end up in Melbourne. They'll be that springy, ding, like a slingshot. But I love all the art. Now, can people buy this or are they coming out soon?
Coming out soon. So I wore this when I was in London recently because I wanted to wear dingoes. I wanted to bring an Australian feel when I went
You've
there.
certainly done that.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I actually painted it with a knife.
Now, I'm going to move on from that back to the Duchess.
Yes.
What's her book all about? Because she's got a Christmassy type book, hasn't she?
Yes, so this book will be coming out in October this
your
year.
book. Yep.
And the Duchess book will be coming out in November.
Yep.
And that is called The Forever Tree. So The Forever Tree, the Duchess will be coming to Perth on the 1st of November. I believe there are still tickets for those of you interested.
Now, that's November the 1st. She
Yes.
is coming. Now, there was rumours that she wasn't going to come because of the visit by
The King.
her Royal Highness, the
Yes.
King and Queen, but she's moved it to make it not clash.
Yes.
So November the 1st, you can get tickets for that event. Do we know what the event's called?
Oh, so it's the Festival of Fiction. Yes.
Festival of Fiction. Look it up. Get your tickets. There's still some tickets available if you hurry.
Joondalup Resort.
Joondalup Resort.
Yes.
There, you know it all. You're going to be there? You are going to be there.
Yes.
I thought you might
So
be.
we'll be promoting our book, but there'll be a lot of other books there as
Fantastic.
well on the day.
Now, the Duchess will be over here. Now, you got to actually illustrate some of her book.
Yes.
Now, I think we've got some very secret footage that we're the only ones to have seen this footage.
I've never shown anyone besides the
We're going to
Duchess.
show the footage, but if you could paint the picture for us.
Yes, so when I showed her each page, there's the corgi. I had to put the corgi in. We had to have the red hair. So I actually wanted her to feel like she was a part of the creative process. And so I put music over it. And she just loved it, was very excited by receiving each page in this form. So I like to make it a bit fun and feel like she's involved.
I think it is amazing that you've done that. Now, you've painted her as well. There are other things. Can you tell me some of the amazing awards that you've actually nominated and won?
Oh, well, I recently went to London and Paris and I donated a painting of the Duchess, which was making money for Dr. Tara Wright Trent, who's actually Oprah Winfrey's favourite guest. And so we were there and we raised money for women and young girls in Africa to be able to go to university. So that was a really wonderful thing to be a part of.
Wonderful.
And then I decided to paint a ballerina live on stage in 3 minutes to Swan Lake while a royal ballerina danced around me. So that was actually really fun. And I'm really glad it ended up looking like a ballerina because that was a bit of a risk.
Fantastic. For you, your life has definitely changed because for those people who don't know, Joanne runs art classes here as well in Perth.
Yes,
Where can people get in touch with you for that? Is that off your website as
That's
well?
also at my website, and www.joannecollaley.com.au.
There it is on the screen.
Yep.
Joanne, you're always doing stuff in the community. There's a lovely blind lady that you're getting involved with and helping as well. How's that? What's that all about? You're not going to throw her off a building or anything, are you?
Oh, I've been asked to jump off a building
Yes, but I don't think they meant you jump. They probably said jump off the building, Joanne.
So
That's all for charity?
Yes, of course, yes. But what I love to do, Fred, is I love helping people, and more it's become really my thing. And I never want to say I wish I'd done that. I always want to say I can't believe I did that. So I've been helping people who believe they can't, and I help people who have low self-esteem, people through NDIS, people who have had brain damage, or
Through your art, through your art
my
classes.
art, yeah. So to lift them up. So I did a retreat recently with a company called Out About, and there was a woman who they confronted with me and said, hey, she's blind. Can you teach her some art? Now, I was given no notice, Fred. So I did a Steve Jobs and went, yes, and work it out later. So I said to her, so just how blind are we? And she said, I'm 100% blind in this eye, 90% blind in this eye. And I said, so what? Help me see what that looks like to you. And she said, well, no one's ever asked me this. And she said, silhouettes, black and white. And I said, well, I can work with that. So I helped her create an abstract. She sat there for 2 hours, and at the end of it, she had tears in her eyes, and she said, "Jo, in 26 years, not one person has helped me find a way, helped me find to see, to be
Fantastic.
creative." And I said to her, "Well, you might be the blind one, but you've helped me see, and you've helped me be a
Opened
better
your eyes and
teacher."
our eyes. Hey, Joanne, when is this jump off a building happening?
Oh, well, I won't be able to do it, so I'm actually going to get one of your hosts to do it in my place.
Okay, well, I hope so.
Yes.
Can I pick which ones you want to throw off the building?
Would you like to do it, Fred?
No.
Let's get Fred.
No, thank you anyway. I'm busy that day. I'm washing my hair. Hey, Joanne, just quickly, got 30 seconds. Is there
Yes.
anything we've forgotten to that you want to...
Yes. So
quick?
I can't jump off the building because
Yep.
I'm going to be in Saudi Arabia. I'm painting a princess. So this
You
is
get all the best jobs.
This is very exciting. So
What a
she's the
wonderful life.
Princess of Saudi Arabia. It's for the MENA Summit Awards for women around the world. So there'll be women coming all over the world to be inspired. And I will be doing keynote speaking, and I'll be painting using roses, an Arabian horse, and painting the princess.
You are truly amazing. You do an amazing job in the community. Please support Joanne Kaleli. The website's on screen. Do you want to tell everybody your
Thank
website
you.
one more time?
www.joannecollaley.com.au.
Yes, www. That's very, very well said. Look forward to meeting her in person because she's wonderful. She'll keep you going forever. You'll never stop. Art classes are available. Get in contact with her if you want any of the clothes, any of the patterns, or more information about her books. You can buy them there. Or you want to know about Fergie as well. She's coming November the 1st. Joanne Kaleli,
Thank
you have
you.
been a fabulous guest. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
And we look forward to having you back, maybe bringing somebody back on the couch as well.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Joanne Kaleli, check her out on her website. We'll take a break on the couch. More of the couch coming up right after this.
Connect with The Couch online through Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.